Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. It is Sunday, which means it is once again time to release some NBA picks of the day. Only 5 games on tap for you this evening. A couple of matinee contests as well, but I've chosen a couple of games from the later slate, which I think hold tremendous value here on a Sunday. So Sunday's not just for football anymore. We do have some hoops to talk about, and the first game I think that holds some tremendous value is the Toronto Raptors heading into Miami to play the Heat tonight, and the Heat come in as a 2.5-point favorite in this one. However, I think the Raptors taking 2.5 points could be one of the better plays of the day, especially even of the weekend here, because even though they lost to the Orlando Magic on Friday night, that's an easy travel down from Orlando to Miami. They had the day off yesterday, and of course I think Orlando has been an undervalued team and will continue to be that, as they have looked like a pretty solid basketball team despite the loss of Nikola Vucevic. But the Toronto Raptors tonight taking 2.5 points here against the Miami Heat team, they're definitely better than it seems like, which was not, I think, most people's prediction earlier in the season. I think you're going to see the Toronto Raptors potentially even upset the Miami Heat in this one. It should be a slow down pace, defensive style of game, but that I think favors the Raptors here definitely, and I think they'll be a little upset that they lost their first game of the season to a team like Orlando. Probably take it out on Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and the Miami Heat, because they definitely have the defensive ability to stop those guys. So take the points here with Toronto plus 2.5 for your first NBA pick of the day. The next one up is the Blazers playing host to the Pistons. This one might even have more value, as the Blazers come in only as a 1.5-point favorite, which absolutely baffles me against a team like Detroit. Portland's only lost 2 games here so far this season, 2 to Phoenix, where they really got outrun, and Detroit's going to probably do the same thing to them, or at least try to do the same thing to them tonight. However, I think Portland laying only 1.5 points is an absolute bargain. The sportsbooks might as well be giving away money, because the Blazers are definitely an undervalued team that I didn't expect to be this good, could even fight for the playoff spot here late in the Western Conference here, 7th or 8th seed, I think, because they have been looking like an extremely good basketball team led by C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard. The Pistons probably are their weakest opponent yet of this season, and right now Portland, surprisingly, is the 11th best defensive efficiency team in the NBA right now, with a rating of about 98, which is really, really crazy considering that this team was not a good defensive team last year, and it was looking like they were going to be even worse this year. So if they can continue that, I really like the Blazers here minus 1.5 against the Detroit Pistons. That'll do it for me this time. Make sure you check out some of my other NBA picks coming out later this week, but until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.